plan keeps changing from day to day here, and I'm looking over this tub. I had to take it down because I had some work to do on the Ford Ranger of a friend of mine. But what I've been thinking about doing is not using this tub anymore. And the reasons why are, I don't know if I mentioned this in my other videos, but the body seems to be kind of tweaked when I got hit. You can see right here there's a big bulge outwards, and I have to loosen the striker plate up completely from a door to even latch. And this this rubber stripping's falling off this door. But we can see the gaps here way off. Like, this is a lot bigger than this tiny little gap here. And again here, small gap, big gap. There is some adjustability in these hinge plates, even some up here in this. But also, if you look at it back here, right beneath the passenger side seat, it's buckled pretty good. I don't know if that shows up very good on film. Doesn't look like it in my viewfinder, but the floor is buckled there. And I'm thinking probably when I got hit, got hit from the front this way, and I just kind of picked this whole body, side of the body up, and just kind of tweaked it a little bit. But that wasn't my main concern. I knew that when I bought it, and I bought it because it was generally real light on the rust. I mean, there's some surface stuff that needs to be dealt with, but nothing major. And what really made me decide not to use this, or look into using the old body, is this. This is rusted through, and what we can see here is the plate that has the captured conical stamped nut for the body mount in it. So that means I'd have to cut this section out and do some repair work. If you really poke at the other side, you can see same kind of things starting to happen. So that means like the whole inside of this is starting to get pretty crispy, and to really fix it up so it's not going to rot out on me in a couple years, I'm going to have to get in there and do some sandblasts and whatnot, and that's just going to be a lot of work. So I'm looking at taking 3 by 1.5 1/8" box steel, and I have 2 of those pieces, and I'm going to use those to build my own body mounts, or channel, whatever you want to call them, body mount channels. I've seen them called a bunch of different things. And I've got my old tub back down here. I've got it flipped over onto some tires, and what I'm thinking of doing is just cutting these right out and starting to fab up my body mount channels on here. I have that floor patch I'll continue putting back in there, and other than that, for work that's got to be done on the back of this, of course I've got holes here that need to be patched, and this whole piece here I'm going to replace. I'm going to cut it out, and that's a perfect 3 foot by 3 foot square back there. And I have this piece of 14 gauge diamond plate steel that I got pretty cheap. It was in the cutoff bin at the scrapyard, and that's perfect 3 by 4. So I'm going to cut that out and drop it right in here, and that's going to fix, you know, these problems where I'm rotting through here, and everywhere it's, you know, welded because of the road debris, you know, got right up inside here. And these are in pretty good shape. I'll take these off, clean them up, and I'll just tack them right to the bottom of that piece of diamond plate. And what I'll do, at factory didn't, is I'm gonna, you know, put the seam sealer right to it so nothing gets in there. Also need this for my body mount. And that is my current plan.